Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to use OTC Genisys lab scope, and I want to show you how to use a lab scope and a digital multimeter on the same screen. So this scope allows you to use a 2-channel lab scope and 2 digital multimeters on the same screen. In order to do that, when you turn your unit on, this is what you're going to have first on the screen. You go from diagnostics, scan diagnostic to diagnostic toolbox. Press enter, down go to scope, press enter again, and then the next screen is going to give you option to go down to scope, press enter again, and go to lab scope. Now on this screen you have 4 available channels for the lab scope only. Now in order to activate your digital multimeter, you have to press this button right here. It says the DMM on. So you press that, and now it's going to give you an option to activate your digital multimeters on the bottom of the screen. I'm going to use a signal from idle air control valve from the Chrysler 2.7 engine. It's a duty cycle controlled, and now I'm going to use only red channel, but we can actually look at the voltage, duty cycle frequency, and the live signal on the scope. So I'm just going to leave the my scope on DC volts. I'm going to go to 6 volt screen. Now in order to activate your, now if you press enter, it's going to take you straight to lab scope. Okay, now in order to go down to set your digital multimeter, you need to press exit. And now you're going to see you have this dotted line, so that's going to allow you actually to move the line, the rectangle, down to your multimeter. Now you can see it's this part of the screen is active, so you need to press enter, and from here I'm going to go to my green channel, to red channel, and I'm going to use the frequency. I'm going to leave on auto range. I'm going to, now down here you can use as a digital, you can use bar, dial, strip, whichever, but I'm just going to use, I'm going to leave it on the digital. Now I want to go to this screen. To now in order to do that, you need to press exit again. This is going to take you to this dotted line, and you press the right button. Now you can activate your second digital multimeter channel. Press enter again, and I'm going back to my red channel, and I'm going to use I'm going to set for duty cycle, and I'm going to leave it on the digital, and I'm going to press enter to display. Now I have to go back to this frequency. It did not activate the channel for some reason, so I'm going to move it here, press enter, and press to enter to display. Now we can our frequency is going to come up once we start the car. So I'm going to start the engine, and let's see. Now we can see our frequency is changing. Our duty cycle average is like 20%, maximum 75%. So this changes as the load changes on the engine. Now we can see our web scope. We can't see anything. Now we have to change our time base and the voltage as well. So now I can change anything on this screen the way I like it. So I'm gonna move this dotted line to my lab scope, and I'll press jump over here. I'll press enter, and now when the line is full, now I can control my lab scope. And from here, I'm going to change my time base. It's a little bit too fast, I believe, so I'll go to actually too slow. 20 milliseconds, but I need to change my voltage scale. Doing that. Okay, and I'm going to change my time base. I'm going to speed up the signal. Now we can see, there you go, it's nice. And can increase my voltage a little bit more. And now, if I want, I can raise this channel up. What I need to do, I'm just going down until this letter R is highlighted right here, and now I can, by pressing left and right, I can raise my channel up. There you go. Now we can see an on and off signal from the power control module. Now I can play with my lab scope. I can set the trigger if I want. I can go to trigger on. I can choose a rising or falling edge on my signal. This is a rising edge. Now this is a falling edge. It's gonna, there you go. So now I can also I can move my trigger up and down. This is actually left and right. I can go up. All right, and let's see. I can use my cursors to measure my voltage. We got 13.5 volts on the upper. And now to move your cursors, just go down and go left and right, and you can change. You can move the cursor number 1, and then you go down. Then you can move cursor number 2, and also you can see here. Now I can if I want, I can choose my vertical cursors as well. There you go. Now I can measure, my time. Let's see. I can set my cursor on this spot, and I can move this cursor here. And the difference is 0.48 milliseconds time between the cursors right now. So okay, so this is what you want to do now. If you want to change settings, now my screen is frozen because I have my trigger on. I'm gonna go back and remove the trigger. Actually, it's on the glitch right now, so now we can see the live signal is back on. Now if I want to for instance change this duty cycle to voltage, I need to press, as I said, there's a panel here. I press and I hit it, press enter, and now I can just press exit, and I can go to this screen, and I can press enter. Now actually I need to go here, and again now I can change from duty cycle to voltage, DC volts. Press enter, and now I have my voltage on the screen. Oh, this is what I messed up. This sometimes kind of is tricky to. I apologize. That here, my frequency, and again it can be tricky sometimes. If it will get you off the screen, it's my fault. Now I have my frequency back, I have my voltage back. Now if I want to move my dotted line up here, I can press enter. Now I'm going to have my LED scope back on the screen. So this is actually a nice feature. You can see the live signal. You can see different measurements that you like, the frequency, voltage, duty cycle, and that's it. I just want to show you guys another option on this LED scope, what's available. So and I think this is all I want to show you guys. And also, if there's an option here, if you don't want a LED scope, you can only use a digital multimeter option, where you can actually have 4 different channels in a digital multimeter option. And now I can, for instance, we can use a duty cycle here. Press enter. We can go frequency here. Let's see. can change the frequency. Okay, now this is the so that you can actually, there's so many options here. You can use, let me see, you can use a dial, or strip, a digital, a bar. This is the bar. I can move this red line across the screen here. So anytime you want to change something, like if you want to change something like on this setting right now, just go to panel, just edit, and it was going to give you an option to edit your channel. Go back to digital again, just enter. Now I can go to, I can use this channel for voltage, DC volts, just enter, and it's give me the voltage scale here. And let's see, that's pretty much all we can do. You got frequency, do this icon on the voltage. That's all we can measure actually on this. Now I can, oh, I'm sorry. Let's see if we want to change our, go to bar. This is what it's going to look like. Alright, if we want to change to dial, basically you have like a gauge across the screen. If we want to change to strip, that's it. This is a graph multimeter basically, and you can see this red strip now is going across the screen. Now, other option you can have one of these channels, like this is option for the full screen. I'm sorry, just press this button, and it's going to give you this setting on the full screen. If you to go back, just go to store. It's going to take you back to a previous screen. If you want to go to frequency, panel again, edit, and now we can go to let's basically go to strip there, just enter, and go to full screen. Now we can see the direct frequency basically, and let's see if the channel is gonna, this is good for now we can actually see the changes in the frequency. And if you look for the dropouts, this is a good setting to have. It's a little slow, but that's it. And restore, and take you back to all four screens. And you can use reset. It's going to reset all the min-max on your screens. And all right, this is it. This is all I want to show you guys. You know what options you have on these scopes. You can have a scope and a digital multimeter. You can have a 4-channel F scope. You can have a 2-channel scope and 2 digital multimeters on the screen. So it's a nice, it's a nice machine. It's just it just takes a little time to get used to it, but it's very useful. You can do a lot of diagnostics. As you can see, at some point I lost my screen by pressing exit by mistake. So you just have to kind of play with it, and you can actually, it's a nice tool. I like it. Alright guys, this is all I wanted to show you this time. Thanks you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.